Hey, it's Emily Carroll, Ambassador Bennett. I am the one-sir who uploads on Fridays, and I'm sorry about the video quality. Normally I go into the computer lab, but there are people in there, and I didn't want to wait until it was closed, so I work there, so I got the key, but waiting until it's closed would be too late, so until I feel like going in there in the mornings, I'll be uploading using this camera. And then hopefully my other camera will get fixed, and so I won't have to depend on the lab at all. But going into the point and focus of Once Upon a Time, I just wanted to start off saying my connection with Once Upon a Time. I connect a lot and I identify with Rumbelle a lot, just from some issues that I have and some problems that I find myself in with making friends and finding connections with people and believing that people actually care. And so that's one of the reasons why I am so invested in the show, including a ton of others, but that's the main reason, and I think it's a pretty good reason, so I'm just going to stick with that. Today I will be mainly focusing on Rumbelle, of course, because Belle's my favorite character, and right now I can't really think outside the box because there's a lot going on within that community, and I want to talk about it. I'm just going to start off with Belle's hair. I like it. I'm glad they changed it for the second season, but why is it so nice when she's in the hospital? Whenever I'm in a psych ward, my hair gets crazy, especially since some places don't have mirrors. So I don't understand why it's always nicely brushed. That's not a big deal, but it's just something that irks me a little bit. But I just wanted to start off with that because it's important to me because it's not fair, and I wish that whenever I went crazy and got put into psych ward that my hair would remain really nice. But I don't have much hair, so it doesn't matter. This is a big issue, I think, on Tumblr at least, is the age difference between Rumbelle and Belle. I really don't see a problem with it. I mean, I don't know, if you love each other, you love each other. It doesn't really matter that much. I mean, he's really old, and I don't know, she's young, but I really don't see much of a difference, emotional wise, besides the fact that he's kind of used to being hurt a lot, but he's slowly catching up and realizing that she loves him, and she's realizing that he loves her, and it's all good. That's all that matters. I got my notes. That's why I keep looking down. So, this is a spoiler if you haven't watched the sneak peek for The Miller's Daughter yet, but they have a really emotional phone call, and I think that will help, Forgetful Belle or Lacey or whatever you want to call her right now before she actually, turns into Lacey and gets, activated Lacey, but I think that phone call will make her more open to actually, talking to Mr. Gold, because before she just kind of a little bit scared of him, but now I feel like she might be more open-minded and almost thankful that he kind of revealed a little bit of what she was like before she lost her memory, and I think she would be appreciative of that. And another thing is maybe that would be what kind of starts to get her, going and turning into Lacey. But I'm not exactly sure, and I'm hoping that Lacey will kind of pursue him, and I don't think she's, dangerous, promiscuous or anything. I think she's just different personality, but I don't think she's a negative influence or bad or out to get people or gonna corrupt people. She might be a little bit sassy, but I don't see her working with Cora, because I feel like Lacey is going to be super confident and won't let people tell her what to do. But I'm hoping that maybe part of her will remember the conversation and then kind of want to be friends or something with Gold, and then that will kind of help because maybe even though she doesn't have her memories, there's going to be a relationship there, and our shipper hearts will be satisfied just like until she gets her memory. Not completely, but you know, it's better than how things are right now, at least in my opinion. Okay, what else do I have on my list? Jane did say that it's better to watch the Rumbelle clip when you're actually watching the episode because of the other content that's kind of surrounding it. So if you haven't seen it, I would suggest waiting until Sunday. It's not too far away. But if you have seen it, you've seen it, and you like it, or you were sad that you watched it before the episode, and that's all that matters. So I'm not saying, like, don't watch it, or do watch it. I watched it because I don't mind spoilers, because they just kind of get me thinking about the next episode. I'm just like, I can't wait to see this scene in the context of the episode. I'm so excited. So, you know, I don't mind spoilers. But if you do, then don't watch it, even though going on Tumblr, you're probably going to have tons of images anyway. So, I mean, it's kind of hard not to avoid that. Next, I feel like now we have, like, the best television show neurotic family ever. Like, there's so many branches of this family tree, and it's amazing, and totally, like, their faces when Emma says, yeah, it's your father's girlfriend. Faye's face was priceless, and I think he was shipping it in his head. He's probably like, oh, this shows that my dad can love other people. Maybe he is changing. Maybe saying that, oh, I can be 14 again was just, you know, a slip of the tongue and not some, like, crazy, strange thing that totally made Rumpel go regress back to how he was in Fairy Tale Land. Kind of disappointed in him, obviously, but I don't know. Faye was shipping it, I think. So, and talking about Faye, he's totally from Neverland. He was there for a while. He knows Hook. I don't necessarily think he's Peter Pan because they said something about no more new characters will be introduced this season, and like although it wouldn't be necessarily a new character, it's a new identity, so maybe that kind of applies to that. So I think he was, like, and other wanters have come up with this theory. He's either Lost Boy, or, like, maybe he even ended up on a pirate ship, because if he's a Lost Boy, I don't really see him learning how to captain a ship. So, and I don't think he would willingly work with Hook, because Hook is an asshole. So, I don't know, he's not Peter Pan. That's what I'm thinking. I might be wrong, and that's okay if I'm wrong. Sometimes I enjoy being wrong because it surprises me, and then I have something to think about, and I'm like, oh, I was wrong. So this is exciting. So either way, I'll be happy. And let's see what else I got. The clip, another spoiler if you haven't seen the sneak peeks, when Cora and Rumpel seem to be almost like in a relationship and they kiss each other. It's obviously not true love because he didn't have his curse broken. I think he might have liked her because I don't think he's the type, even as like evil as people think he is, I don't think he would use love as a reason to get into like someone's mind and kind of like control them or like take advantage of them. I don't think he's like that. So maybe he did kind of have feelings for Cora because he's lonely, and that's just a natural thing. And that doesn't mean that he doesn't love Belle. That's totally different. Everybody's like, oh my goodness, he can't like Cora and like Belle, because he obviously does not like Cora anymore. So there's obviously like some problems between them, and his true love is Belle. We all know that, and the writers know that, and that's just how it is. So, but I think Cora would be using him because she's like a little like evil little thing that I just want to squish like a bug. I don't like her at all. I think she's a cool character, like, development-wise, and I think she's really well-written. Like, I like it when characters are so well-written that I actually really hate them. So, yeah, I really hate her, and it's fun. Gives me something to channel my anger. through. Because we all know I have to be super emotionally invested in this TV show, which I am. And that's not a bad thing. So, I mean, yeah. But it's not true love. That kiss probably meant nothing to Cora. Maybe made Rumpel a little bit happy because he felt not as alone. So, I mean, that's good for him. But I can't imagine, like, how upset he would have been when he figured out that Cora was just using him. Which I'm sure she was, because she's just mean like that. More than mean, but I don't like her. And one last thing, I think Henry has been so adorable in these past few episodes. That has nothing to do with what I was talking about at all throughout this whole video, but I don't know. I've always liked Henry. He's so adorable, and I don't know, I just thought I'd mention that because, I don't know, it's important to me. Any characters I like and any characters I dislike is important to me, so I gotta mention it because it's my video. So, yeah. But, yeah. If you don't ship Rumbelle, I'm sorry that this video was, like, mostly about them, but I ship them. They're my favorite, and I love Belle. She's my favorite character, and I identify with Rumpel, so, you know, put 2 and 2 together, and it kind of makes sense as to why I would spend, like, 10 minutes talking about them, but I don't know why I'm explaining myself, because it's just making the video longer, but thanks for watching, and you'll see me again next Friday. Hopefully I'll have some other, like, diverse topics to talk about. Most likely because The Miller's Daughter is probably definitely going to be, like, a life-changing episode. So, can't wait to watch it. Can't wait to see the other Once's videos for next week. Excited. They're all amazing. And I hope you all have a fantastic day. Hopefully your hearts don't get broken on Sunday. And, yeah.